All right, let's talk about something that's super important but almost never gets talked about. What's going on in your head when you're about to become a dad? This is a guide for you, the expectant father, and we're going to break the silence and give you some real practical tools. So let's just dive right in. So, are you feeling it? That pressure of becoming a dad? If you're feeling overwhelmed, maybe a little anxious, or just not quite yourself, I want you to hear me on this right from the get go. That is completely 100% normal. I know there's this idea that you're supposed to be the strong, silent rock through all of this, but man, the reality is just, it's so much more complicated than that. Just look at this number for a second 1 in 10. That's how many soon to be dads are right there with you, dealing with some real mental health challenges. This isn't some rare, fringe thing. It's a really common part of the journey to becoming a father. And that's really the whole point here. If you're struggling, it doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're broken. It just means you're human. You are part of this huge group of guys going through one of the biggest changes of your life. And that's why we're doing this, to let you know that what you're feeling is real and to show you that there's absolutely a way through it. Okay, so first up, the unspoken pressures. Let's actually name the things that are weighing on you. You know, the stuff that nobody really gives you a heads up about. Because just seeing it and calling it what it is, that's not weakness. That's the first step to getting a handle on it. You know what I'm talking about, right? This isn't just a fleeting worry. This is the stuff that keeps you staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m. Your brain is just racing with these massive questions. What am I even supposed to do during the birth? Is my partner going to be okay? Is the baby okay? And oh my God, what happens to our life, our relationship after this? The weight of being responsible for a whole new person. Yeah, crushing is a good word for it. And it doesn't stop there. Then you've got these other stresses hiding in the background. First, the money. You feel this pull to be the provider, but you also want to be a present, hands-on dad. How do you do both? Then there's the relationship. It's totally normal for things to feel a little off as you both adjust. And let's be honest, while your partner is feeling every kick and change, for you, it can still feel kind of abstract, right? Which can leave you feeling like you're on the outside looking in. Man, this quote it hits hard, doesn't it? This gets right to the core of it. So many guys feel this immense guilt, like, how can I complain or feel stressed when she's the one actually pregnant? You feel like your stress doesn't count. But here's the thing, your feelings are valid. Stress isn't a competition. Okay, this next part is super important. We need to talk about the difference between normal worry and, well, something more. How do you tell when that everyday stress crosses a line into something you really need to pay attention to? Let's break it down. So check this out. On one side, you have normal worries. They're usually tied to something specific, right? Like you're worried about an upcoming doctor's appointment. You can still get through your day, and once the appointment is over, you feel better. But on the other side, you've got signs of anxiety or depression. That feeling is just always there. It's overwhelming. It starts messing with your job, your sleep, how you talk to people. It sticks around for weeks, and it doesn't just go away. That's the key difference. Now, this is another piece of the puzzle that a lot of people miss. For guys, depression doesn't always look like being sad and crying. We're often taught to bottle that stuff up so it comes out sideways. It might look like being irritable all the time, snapping at everyone, or maybe drinking a bit too much, or doing risky stuff you wouldn't normally do. It can even show up as physical stuff, like headaches that won't go away. These are major red flags that we tend to just brush off as, oh, I'm just stressed. Okay, so we've laid out the problem. Now for the most important part, what you can actually do about it. This is your action plan. And this isn't about manning up or toughing it out. This is about being smart and proactive to take care of yourself. Look, these are real practical things you can start doing like today. Number one, sleep. Seriously, treat it like it's your job. It's not a luxury, it's maintenance for your brain. Two, move. You don't have to run a marathon. Even a 15-minute walk can completely reset your mood. Three, don't lose yourself in all this. Find 30 minutes for a hobby, something that's just for you. Four, tackle stressors head on. Don't let them fester. And finally, number five, build your team. Talk to your partner. Find other dads to talk to. You'd be amazed how powerful it is to hear someone say, yeah, me too. All right, let's talk about when it's time to call for backup. Those practical steps are awesome. They really are. But sometimes you need to bring in a professional. And I need to be absolutely clear about this. Asking for help is not weakness. It's not failure. It's actually a sign of incredible strength. It's one of the best things you can do for yourself and your family. So what are the signs? Well, if what you're feeling is just not letting up, day after day, If you're having any thoughts at all about hurting yourself, that's an immediate sign. If you find you're relying on alcohol or something else just to get through the day, if your anger feels like it's getting out of your control, or if you just feel totally disconnected from everything, even your partner or the idea of the baby, these are clear signs that it's time to reach out for some professional support. It can be a total game changer.
And here's the best part. This stuff is treatable. It really is. Things like therapy or counseling aren't just about talking about your feelings. They give you actual strategies to deal with what's going on. For some guys, medication can also make a huge difference. The main takeaway here is that these treatments work. This isn't about admitting defeat. It's about taking control back.
What if you're watching this and thinking, I need to talk to someone like right now? Good news. There are incredible resources out there just for parents, and that absolutely includes dads. Postpartum Support International, or PSI, is one of the best, and they have a helpline ready to go.
There it is. That's the number. You can call it, you can text it. I'm serious, pull out your phone right now and just save it. You don't have to be at rock bottom to call. It's there for when you just need some support, some info, or someone to point you in the right direction. Just have it in your contacts.
So let's land the plane with this question. Remember, taking care of your own head isn't selfish. It is one of the most fundamental things you can do to be the dad and the partner you want to be. So I'll leave you with this. What is one single step, no matter how small, that you can take today for yourself and for your family? Maybe it's just telling your partner you're feeling stressed. Maybe it's putting that phone number in your contacts. Whatever it is, just taking that first step, that's the whole ballgame. You've got this.